Hello everyone, so today we are going to talk about Google My Business, which is an online platform offered to you by Google where you can create your business profile and run your business free of cost and also manage it easily. So you can also integrate or connect it with many other applications to make your work completely normal and easy. So we are going to learn the top 5 Google My Business automations so that you can integrate it with multiple applications. What you can do is first of all generate responses with the help of OpenAI to reply to your customer reviews. Then you can also integrate your Google My Business with Instagram so that the post and the audience are connected. Then you can give them replies on the basis of the ratings and reviews of the customers. Also, you can integrate Facebook in the same way like you integrated your Instagram. And in the end, you can generate relevant responses on the basis of keywords. So you can automate Google My Business with the help of Pabbly Connect and create all these automations. Let us learn how to do that.
In this video, we will learn how to automatically reply to Google My Business reviews using OpenAI. So let's say you receive lot of reviews on your Google My Business profile, and the idea here is as soon as you receive a new review here, we are going to automatically generate a reply for those reviews which you are receiving on your business profile using this OpenAI software, which works on the concept of artificial intelligence. Well, I will tell you about this application later in the video. Now, once the reply is generated automatically, we are going to automatically post the same reply to those reviews which you are receiving on your business profile. And yes, you can entirely automate the reply process of your Google My Business reviews by setting up a simple automation in between these applications. So if you also want to learn how you can set this automation, come to my screen and I'll show you the step-by-step process that how you can set it. So this is my profile, and as soon as I will receive the review here, I am going to collect those reviews firstly in the Google Sheet, and then I am going to generate the reply automatically, and then finally I will post those reply as the reply of my review using an automation software Pabbly Connect. Yes, I am going to connect my business profile, basically Google My Business application and Google Sheets and OpenAI software with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. You can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in my description box. Now, firstly, you will have to create your free account from this button, and the account creation is absolutely free, and you will also get free task to test this automation which I am about to teach you. Now, click on sign in and click on access now, and since I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, that is why I have clicked on signing. Now once you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, you will have to again click on this button create workflow and just provide a random name to your workflow. Well, workflow is actually the automation which we are going to create. I am providing the name as when review received auto generate reply and post same reply on review. Okay, I hope you understood, and you can provide any name here. Now click on create and you will find two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example also that whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say, send an email via Gmail application. According to our use case, whenever the review is received in Google My Business application, collect those reviews in Google Sheet application, then generate the reply via OpenAI application. So this is how we are going to set this automation by connecting these applications. And firstly, I am going to select the Google My Business review application as my trigger application, and in the trigger event I am going to choose, well, it is up to you whether you want to select this new review or new review multi-location. The instruction is already given here that it will trigger when a new review is submitted for any of the selected location, and this will trigger when for a specific location. So let's say I selected this particular trigger event. Now click on connect, click on add new connection, connect with Google My Business review and provide the access of your account in which you have created your Google My Business profile. Now verify it, and don't worry, Pabbly Connect is 100% safe. Now click on continue, and the authorization is successful. and your Google My Business account is connected with Pabbly Connect, and you can see it is asking for the account. Well, I have the account name as Parampara only, so I'm going to select that same, and it is asking for the business location, so again I will choose Parampara only. And now when I will click on this button, what will happen, the most recent review will be captured automatically here in Pabbly Connect, since our account is actually connected now with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, and you can even read the instructions every 8 hours. This trigger will check for the new data in every 8 hours. So every 8 hours the system will go to the section and it will capture all the recent comments which have been posted in last 8 hours. So firstly, I'm going to post a review here in front of you, and you will see the same will be captured here. So I will open my business profile in some different tab where I have already logged in. Well, yes, the profile, the business has been already opened here, so I am going to post a review here. I am going to write a review here as a new customer or as a new user. Okay, and let's say Henriquez is posting a review here that this clothing store is really nice. They have a nice collection on their boutique. I bought a traditional cotton suit for my mother. So let's say Henriquez is posting this particular review on my business, and you can see thanks for review. Let me directly open my listing, basically my profile, and check for the review. And I can see the review of Henriquez in this particular section. And now I will go to my Pabbly Connect account and will click on this button, and you will see the most recent comment, the most recent review will be captured here. And yes, the response has been received immediately. Here is the date, here is the rating which he has provided, this is the name of the reviewer, and finally we have the content, basically the comment which he has posted. The clothing store is really nice. They have a nice collection on their boutique. I bought a traditional cotton suit for my mother. Now, after capturing this review in the Pabbly Connect, finally, I'm going to generate a reply for this review using OpenAI software, which will generate the reply automatically. Now, you must be thinking that what is this OpenAI software all about? So, before I connect this OpenAI with the Pabbly Connect, I'll show you what is this software all about and how exactly it works. Okay, so open a tab and type here openai.com and press enter, and this is how you can reach to the website of this software. And it is an AI research and deployment company, and it uses a GPT-3 model using which it generates a random text. It has the capability to generate the text automatically, and you can create any kind of content like the poem, the articles, the dialogues, the reviews, any kind of content can be created in the natural language using this OpenAI software, basically using the GPT-3 model of this OpenAI software. Now I will click on this API section and will directly log in, since I already have an account in this software. But you will have to create your account in this software. Now, after login to the software, you will have to go to this playground section, and from here exactly we are going to generate the content. And as the name suggests, playground, we are actually going to play in this particular box, in this playground, with our content. Let me show you how exactly it works. You just have to provide a command here, an instruction here, and you will see the magic. Write a story on docs. So this is the command I am giving, and click on submit, and you will see the system will start writing the story immediately just after pressing on the submit button. And as per the maximum length, basically the number of tokens, it will generate the story. Currently we have set the 256 maximum number of tokens. That is why it has created the story as per this particular tokens. Okay, now I will increase this length and I will click on submit once again, and you will see this time, well, it is asking me to delete this particular section first. Okay, click on submit once again, and you will see this time also it will share a story. One more story will be generated automatically using the software under this particular length. Now I will show you how you can generate a reply using this OpenAI software. So how about I copy this particular comment and paste it here, and here instead of this I will say write a reply to the Google My Business review. Okay, and let me correct the spelling, and let me click on submit once again. And now I will again click on submit button, and you will see a nice reply will be generated automatically. Thank you so much for your kind words. We are so happy to hear that you find our collection to be nice and that you were able to find a traditional cotton suit for your mother. We hope you will continue to shop with us for all of your clothing needs. So did you notice that how this system is capable of generating the content automatically? You just need to provide the command here, and whatever the commands you are providing is actually called as prompt here. I'm repeating this. You are going to call it a prompt to this particular instruction, to this particular command. Okay, coming to this right section, and let me show you these settings very quickly. First is the mode, second is the model. Again, with which particular model you would like to generate the content. Well, I have selected this text, the Vinci 002, which is the most capable model in the GPT-3 series. Second thing is the temperature. Again, read the instruction. It controls the randomness, basically lowering the results in less random completions. As the temperature approaches to 0, the model will become deterministic and repetitive. So if you will keep this value 0, it will generate the repetitive content. If you will increase it more, it will provide you the more unique content. So for now, I have provided this setting as 0.7 temperature. Now it is asking for the maximum length. As I have just told you, maximum length is equal to the maximum number of tokens to generate the content. You can select this setting as per your requirement, okay, as per the length you required of the content. Now it is asking for the stop sequence, so just provide a few characters here. So I am going to provide double hash and double slash as the stop sequence. Now what is this stop sequence all about? Up to the 4 sequence where the API will stop generating the further tokens. So let's say you have provided this particular section and you want to tell the system that where my content is actually gets end. So you can simply provide this stop sequence in place of that. Now I have added it. Now whenever you will apply this particular sequence, the system will consider it as the stop sequence. Basically your content has ended up here. Okay, now it is asking for the top priority. Well, again, read the instructions. It controls the diversity via nucleus samples. Okay, 0.5 means half of all likelihood weighted options are considered. So basically it is going to control the diversity of your content, frequency penalty, how much to penalize the new tokens based on their existing frequency in the text or so far. Basically it decreases the model's likelihood to repeat the same line verbatim. So if you do not want the system to generate the repetitive content, repetitive lines again and again provide few values, some value here. So this is how, after reading the instructions one by one, you can actually understand the each setting and do the settings as per your choice, as per your requirement. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me connect this OpenAI software, and that is why I'm using this software, because I want to generate a random, a unique content, that too automatically. Okay, so action event is generate content. Of course, click on connect. Click on add new connection, and it is asking for the token in order to generate, in order to connect your account. Well, directly click on this hyperlink and you will find the token directly from here only. Okay, copy this token, come back here again, paste it here, and this is how you can connect your OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect. Finally, it will ask you the details one by one, and well, these are the same details, same settings which I have just explained you. Firstly, it is asking for the AI model. I am going to use this Vinci, text the Vinci 002. Okay, it is the same which I have selected here. Moving further, it is asking for the prompt. As I have just told you, prompt is actually the command, basically the instruction. Please make sure you are entering the prompt properly. You can check the supported prompt formats here. Okay, so you can actually check this link and check for the supported prompt formats here. But this time I am going to provide the same prompt here also, and whatever the value I will write here in this particular box will remain same, will not change. And if I will map something here from this drop down data, that will vary as soon as the new response will be arrived, the new data will be arrived. So I want write a reply. How about I write it as write a professional reply to the Google My Business reviews. Okay, to the Google My Business review. So this is going to be my prompt, and now I am going to provide this particular content. Basically, whatever the reviews are coming via Google My Business should be mapped here automatically, should be added here automatically. For that, I am going to map it from the drop down. You can even read here, insert the data from the previous step. So let me search for the content. Here is the content. This clothing store is really nice. They have a nice collection on the boutique. I bought a traditional cotton suit for my mother. Okay, moving further. Now it is asking for the maximum tokens, the select the sampling type, the sampling value, presence penalty, frequency penalty, SOP sequence, and best of. So basically, these are the same settings about which I have just told you. You can make these settings as per your requirement completely. But right now, I am going to leave all these fields blank, and it will take the default value automatically. So that is why, since it is not mandatory, I am leaving it blank. Now finally, I will click on this button, save and send test request, and you will see a nice reply will be provided via this software to me, which I am going to collect in the Google Sheet first. And you can see the text is completion, the response is received, and you will have to check your content under this choices 0 text. I am going to open this, and yes, you can see the staff is very professional and they know how to deal with the customer. Thank you so much for your kind words. We are so happy to have you as a customer. We are always striving to provide the best possible shopping experience. So we are glad to hear that you have had a positive experience with us. We hope you'll continue to shop with us in future. So did you notice that what an interesting review they have created and provide us? Basically, the OpenAI software. This is the magic. This is the power of this OpenAI software, and we are going to combine the OpenAI, basically the artificial intelligence concept and the automation concept here in this automation. Okay, so once you have this particular reply, finally we are going to collect this reply in this particular spreadsheet which I have already created. And here I am going to collect one more detail. And what is that detail? Basically it is the review only, but here in place of collecting the review directly, I am going to capture the ID of that review. So you can rename it as the ID. And why I am doing so? Because it will surely require at the time of posting the reviews as the reply. So that is why I have added one more column here. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to again search for the Google Sheets as an action application and an action event. Of course, add new row will be the action event. Click on connect, click on add new connection, connect with Google Sheet, provide the access of your Google Sheet account, basically your Gmail account in which you have created your Google Sheet. I have provided the same. Click on continue, and do not worry, Pabbly Connect is 100% safe, and you can see the authorization is successful and your sheet will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And you can see it is asking for the spreadsheet for the sheet, and whatever the details you are able to see, these are the same details, basically the same columns of my spreadsheet. Why? My Google Sheet account, and actually the same spreadsheet is also connected here. That is why those columns are visible here. So Google My Business Reviews and Replies is my spreadsheet which have got selected automatically. Here I have just a single sheet. I am going to select the same. Now it is asking for the review ID. So again I am going to map all these fields from the above data which I do not need to copy and paste manually. simply insert the data from the previous step, and here you can see the review name, basically the review ID. So instead of renaming it as the ID, I am going to change it as the review name, or you can say the review title, anything. Okay, and coming back to Pabbly Connect, and once you will refresh this particular sheet, you will be able to see the changes here also. And you can see the review name, the field name, the column name has been changed automatically. Let me search for that review name again. And here is the review name which I have mapped. Second thing, it is asking for the review received. Well, I have received the review via this Google My Business, which was this clothing store is really nice. Again, I'm telling you, whatever the details you will map here will be changed automatically, will be replaced automatically. You do not have to do anything manually. And this is the power of this mapping, power of this automation. Here it is asking for the reviewer name, which is Henry Quest. Let me map the same. Here is the reviewer display name. Reply to the review. Well, I have created the reply using the OpenAI software. So I will find that particular reply from here. Choice 0 text. The staff is very professional. And for now, I am going to leave this particular field blank. Click on save and send test request. And you will see the response will be received and the data will be added to the Google Sheet. Okay. And yes, the same data has been added automatically here. Let me correct the formatting of this particular sheet. All right, and yeah, everything is looking nice or not. Let me correct the same. All right, and I hope you are able to read all the things very clearly. And this is how now onwards, whenever you will receive a review from the Google My Business, firstly it is going to generate a random reply, a unique reply for that particular review, and then it will be automatically collected to the Google Sheet. Now here is the another twist. Now, before I post these replies to Google My Business profile, firstly, I would like to review each and every content. If I am satisfied with the content, I will write it here, approve or disapprove. If the content is approved, then only in that case only the content will be posted automatically. And if I will type here the disapprove, the automation will stop working and this particular review will not be posted automatically. And instead of writing this approve and disapprove, I will take these two values in the drop down so that I do not have to manually write it every time. Okay, approve and disapprove. And you will see in this particular column, you will start finding both the values. And since I am satisfied with this particular content, so that is why currently I am going to approve this content. Now, whenever I am going to approve the content, what will be the next step? What should happen next? So come back to Pabbly Connect, and the first step of our automation, basically the part 1 of our automation is actually done. Now I am going to create the part 2 of my automation. So okay, so firstly I am going to rename it as the part 1. Click on enter and go back to the dashboard. And go back to dashboard, and we are going to create another workflow in order to post these replies automatically. So click on this blue button, create workflow once again, and provide a random name. I am providing auto reply to Google My Business Reviews part 2. And we are going to create one more workflow in order to post these replies to the Google My Business profile. All right, and in the trigger application, I am going to select the Google Sheet which I have created here, and I will collect the response in Pabbly Connect. So search for Google Sheets here, and then trigger event new or updated spreadsheet row, and you can see a webhook URL and few set of instructions are visible here. You need to copy this webhook URL in order to connect your Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. Come back to your Google Sheet, click on this extension, click on add-on, click on get add-ons, and here we will search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks. search for the same and you will find this add-on. You will have to install this add-on in your account. I have already installed it. It is already installed in my account. So for now, I'm going to close it. Again, click on this extension and you will find your add-on here. Click on Pabbly Connect webhooks, initial setup, and you will find two fields here. So we are going to copy this webhook URL and paste the same under this section, and it is asking for the trigger column. Well, trigger column is the column via which you would like to trigger this particular automation. Read the instructions. The trigger column will be your final data entry column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. In my case, I want to keep my trigger column as this E column, because I want as soon as I provide the approve or disapprove instruction, this automation should trigger. Basically, this data should get sent. So that is why here I will write it as E and click on send test, and you will see the data of this particular row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Yes, the test data sent successfully. This is the review name. This is the final review which we have received, and further details are also here. Click on submit and close this particular section. Come back to Pabbly Connect. Well, again, let me tell you one more important thing. Once you have installed the settings, you have installed this particular add-on, make sure you also enable this send on event in your Google Sheet. What does that mean? That means now onwards, whenever a new data will arrive here, it will be sent automatically. Okay. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here you will see the responses received. Yes, and here are the details. Here is the trigger column. The spreadsheet name is here, the spreadsheet ID, the sheet name, sheet ID, row index, and the reviewer name, the reviewer received, review name, reply to the review, and finally the approve, disapprove column. Once you have captured this data, we are going to finally send this data to Google My Business profile. But before that, I am going to apply a condition here. What is that condition and how I am going to use it? With the help of filter, I am going to provide that condition that whenever if the value provided in this particular column is approved, then only in that case only this automation should proceed. Otherwise, stop this automation. And I am going to define the same condition with the help of filters, which is a nice feature of Pabbly Connect. Now, where is that column? Okay, this is the column. Whenever this particular column has the value of approve, okay, whenever this particular column is equal to approve, save and send test request, the condition is going to be true, because we actually have the same value only in our column. That is why this condition is true. But let's say someone has disapproved this content from your team because this content is not satisfactory. In that case, this automation will stop here only. Okay, moving further now, whenever this condition is true, what should be the next step? Well, it should directly post the reply of the reviews via the Google My Business application. Okay, so I'm going to search for the same, and in the action event, I will select create reply. Click on connect, click on, well, this time I am going to select the existing connections because I have already connected my account with the Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use the recent connections, and you can see my account is connected. Now it is asking for the review name and your reply. So select a review from here or map the review ID returned on the Google My Business account trigger. You need to map the review ID here from the trigger, which has the value like accounts, location, review. So basically it is asking for this particular value. Remember, I have already collected this value in my spreadsheet, and here you can see the account is here, the location is here, and the review is here, and it is asking for the same. But instead of selecting this particular review from the drop down, I am going to map it, because if I will select it from the drop down, it will remain same, but I want to change this value every time a new review is arrived here. So that is why I am going to enable this mapping, remove the existing value, and here I will map which particular review, the review which I have just received from the Google Sheet, and here you can see this is the review name. Okay, so map it successfully, and finally it is asking the reply, basically your reply which you would like to post. So here I am going to again map the reply which I have generated via OpenAI. Okay, this is the final reply. Clicking on save and send test request, and you will see the response will be received, and yes, we have the response. Going back to my Google My Business page and going to refresh here to see whether the reply has been posted automatically. And yes, you can see the same review has been posted. Basically, the same reply of the review has been posted, which we have generated via OpenAI and which we have collected in our Google Sheet. The staff is very professional and they know how to deal with the customer, and yes, it is the same reply. So this is how now onwards, whenever you will receive a new review on your Google My Business profile, the content will be, the reply will be generated automatically and the reply will be posted automatically. You do not have to do anything manually. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend, and this is just a one-time process. You have to create this automation only once and everything will be done automatically. In case you want the access of these two workflows, basically the part 1 and part 2 of this automation, I am going to attach the shareable link of these workflows into my description box, from where you can directly clone these two workflows into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
Hello everyone, I am Karan Jain and I welcome you back on our channel Pabbly. Today in this video we will learn how to post to Google My Business from Instagram and increase your customers' reach. Okay, so the idea here is, suppose you are running a boutique, you are a owner of a boutique. Now you have shared a post on your Instagram account and you want that same post, that same image which you have shared about a new collection in your boutique should be added in the albums in your Google My Business account. Now Google My Business account is a tool provided by Google which includes the presence of yours in the Google, in the Google world, and it includes the search and the map. Okay, but here there is one problem. If you will follow the manual process, you have to manually share a post on your Instagram account, then again you have to manually add that same image in your albums in your Google My Business account. This process will be very repetitive, long, and it will kill your time unnecessarily. So to save your time, I suggest you to bring some automation here. You want something like, you have shared a post on your Instagram account, okay, the post of new collection in your boutique. Now as soon as you have shared the new post in your Instagram account, automatically that same image will be added in the albums in your Google My Business account. So for that I have used two applications here. First I have used Instagram, you know it's a social media platform, and secondly I have used Google My Business account. I have already told you this is a tool provided by Google which includes your presence in Google world. Okay, but here I have to face one more problem. The problem is there is no direct integration or link between these two applications. So how I have performed the automation? Let me tell you. With the help of Pabbly Connect. Now you people will say, what is Pabbly Connect? So Pabbly Connect is an integration and automation software. What it will do, it will help us to link both of these applications together, so that every time a new post, we will share a new post in our Instagram account, on our Instagram account I mean, automatically that same image will be added in the albums in your Google My Business account. Amazing, right? Now let me tell you one more amazing fact. To use this software Pabbly Connect, you need not to have any technical background. A non-technical person can also use this software very easily. Now let me show you a real-time example on my screen. Okay guys, so the idea here is, as you can see on my screen, this is my Instagram account. Now I want to share a post, the post of a new collection which has been added, the dress which has been added to my boutique, okay, in my boutique collection. So I'll be sharing a post, the image of that dress in my Instagram account, and automatically as soon as I'll share a post here in Instagram, it will be added, the same post will be added in the albums here in my Google Business account. Okay, so let's check the real-time example. Let me post a picture here Okay, so this is the post I'll be uploading on my Instagram account. You can see the post. Okay, now I'll click on next, and I'll write new dress added to our collection. Okay, so I have written the bio. Now I'll click on share, and the post has been shared successfully. Now let's refresh the page and we will see, yes, the post has been shared successfully, guys. You can see here. Now we have to wait for like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and automatically the dress, I mean the photo, will be shared here. Let's wait for 5 minutes, guys. And guys, you can clearly see here the same photo of the dress has been added here successfully automatically in real time as soon as we have shared the same post in our Instagram account. Now you must be thinking how this is possible. Just by sharing the post in our Instagram account, automatically the same post has been shared in the albums of our Google business account. So let me show you the process of integration on my screen, guys. Okay guys, before we start with the process, let me tell you 3 easy steps of integration as you can see on my screen. Step number 1 says connect Pabbly Connect to Instagram. So what we're gonna do first we will log in into our Pabbly Connect account. Then we will integrate our first application, which is Insta for Business, with the Pabbly Connect. Now step number 2 says collect the data from Instagram and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so we have recently shared a post in our Instagram account, and I want the details of that post should be transferred into Pabbly Connect. So step number 2 says the same, and step number 3 says share the same post in Google My Business account. So in the last step, we will be integrating Google My Business with Pabbly Connect, and the idea here is the post which we have shared in our Instagram account should be automatically be added in the albums of Google My Business account. So guys, step number 3 says the same. Now let's start with the process of integration on my screen, guys. Okay guys, so to start with the process, you have to first open your browsers, come to the search engine, and here you have to search for Pabbly. Type Pabbly, remember Pabbly, press enter. As you can see on my screen, this is the website page of Pabbly. What you have to do next is click on products, and you can see all of the 5 applications offered by Pabbly. Today we are using Pabbly Connect, so click on Pabbly Connect. Okay, now we have reached to the landing page of Pabbly Connect. For the first time users, if you can see a green button at my right corner, guys, you have to click this button and you can create your free account, completely free account, in just 2 minutes. Because I'm already logged in, so I'll click on sign in. Okay, one more time, you can see all of the 5 applications offered by Pabbly on my screen. As you know, today we are in use of Pabbly Connect. So come here and click on access now. And this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now we have reached to the dashboard. Now we have to create a new workflow. So for that, you have to come to your right corner and hit this blue button. A mini box will emerge in front of you, which will ask you to name your workflow. So let me give a name to my workflow, which will be okay guys, as you can see on my screen, I have given the name to my workflow, which is Instagram to Google My Business. Okay, I have given the name after the 2 applications which I am integrating today. Okay, so it will be easy for me to remember afterwards. Now I'll click on create, and I have successfully entered the workflow. Here I'll be performing the steps of integration. Okay, now before we move further, let me share one important information with you. The workflow which we are creating today, this current workflow, I'll add the link of this workflow in my description box. So guys, you can click on the link and you can directly clone the same workflow into your free Pabbly Connect account. Now, before we start with the process of integration, let me first explain it to you. What is this trigger and what is this action, so you can understand well how the workflows are created. Now here it is written, trigger when this happens, choose your first application trigger, action do this, choose your next application action. Now you people must be thinking, Why trigger and action are given here? So let me tell you, trigger is happening of an event and action is the response to it. In this particular case, the trigger event will be we have uploaded a new post in our Instagram account. This is our trigger event, and what is the response we want? We want as soon as a new post is uploaded on our Instagram account, automatically that same post should be added in our gallery of Google My Business. You understood? We have uploaded a new image on our Instagram account. Say a new collection has been added to our boutique, so the picture of that dress we have uploaded in our Instagram account, I want that same picture to be added in the album of Google My Business account. You understood? Trigger is happening of an event and action is the response to it. Okay, now let's start with the process of integration. So to choose our first application, you have to click here on your first application, come to the search field, and here you have to search for Instagram business. As you can see on my screen, I'll click this. Okay, now a new field of trigger event has emerged in front of you. If you will click this arrow, you can see the particular trigger event, which is new media posted in my account. I'll click this, and now I'll click on connect. A mini window will emerge in front of you asking for two options. I'll click on add new connection, and now I'll click on connect with Instagram for business. Okay guys, as you can see on my screen, I have been successfully authorized in. Okay, now this is the particular account name. So because I'm already logged in with my account, so here the account name has been automatically been mapped. Now what we have to do, we have to share a post in our Instagram account so that we can capture the details of that post here in Pabbly Connect. So let me first click on save, and then let's go back to our Pabbly Connect account and let's share one post here. Okay, so to share a post, let me search for it. I'll go to my profile, then okay, so the sharing of post can be done here. I have to click this plus sign, then I am select from computer, then this is the particular image which I want to post, so I'll open it. You can see this particular image. This is a new dress collection which has been added to my boutique, so I'll click on next, and yes, and I'll write new collection added. Now I'll click on share, and as you can see guys, the post has been shared successfully. Okay, now let's see if the post has been uploaded on our profile or not. It haven't been uploaded yet. Let me refresh it. Yes, you can see now the post has been uploaded successfully. Now I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect account, and now I'll click on save and send test request so that the responses, the details of that post will be captured here. Okay, now let me show you the post, if the post is the same post which we have uploaded there. So here you can see this, here it is written media URL, and this is the link of the image which we have posted there. So I have copied the link. Now let me open it for you in the new tab. Yes guys, you can see this is the same image which we have just posted on our Instagram account. So as soon as we have clicked on save and send test request, automatically the details of that post has been captured in our Pabbly Connect. So this shows that we have successfully done our first step, which is integration of Insta for business with Pabbly Connect. Now we will jump to our next step, which is integration of Google My Business with Pabbly Connect. So for that you have to click on your next application, come to the search field, and here you have to search for Google My Business. Click on Google My Business. Now a new field of action event will emerge in front of you. If you click this arrow, you can see the various action events. Now I want to choose this particular action event, which is upload media photo, because we will be uploading a photo to our album. So I'll choose this particular action event, and now I'll click on connect. a mini window will emerge in front of you asking for two options. I'll click on add new connection, and now I'll click on connect with Google My Business. I'll enter with this particular account, and now guys, Pabbly is asking me for my permission. So your data is completely safe and secure with Pabbly. You need not to worry about your privacy, and you can freely press continue. So here I have pressed continue, and now guys, you can see I've been successfully authorized. Then now here you can see the account name is Parampara. The name of the boutique I run is Parampara. Okay, so with this Google My Business account, I have only one business connected, which is Parampara Boutique. So automatically this account has been updated here with the location. Now come down, and here you can see a source URL has been given. So what you have to do, you have to map this image which I have shown it to you, this media URL here in source URL. So how you can map the media URL here? Simply you have to click on the field, a scroll down will appear in front of you. You have to click on the scroll down and search for media URL. Okay, so this is the link which we are searching for. So I have successfully mapped the media URL here. Okay, now come to the association category, click on this arrow, and you can see the various options you have been provided with. Now what we are doing here, we are uploading a product. So I'll click on product. This is a product. Okay, I'm showing my customers the product, the image of the product. So I've chosen product here, and now I'll click on save and send test request. We will see the responses if they are positive or not. Guys, the responses are completely positive. As you can see, there is no error, it is showing to us. Now let me take you to my Google My Business account, and let me show it to you there if the particular image has been updated there or not in the galleries of our. Okay guys, as you can see on my screen, I have searched for my boutique on Google, which is Parampara Boutique Bhopal, and this is my boutique. Okay, now let me go to the album and let me show you. Here you can see automatically the post has been updated here guys. This was the particular post, I have shown it to you. So you have seen how perfectly the integration has worked. Okay, now let me show you one more time the process, what we have done in our workflow. It was a very simple workflow of only 2 steps. First, we have integrated Insta for Business with our Pabbly Connect account to get the details of the post which we have shared in our Instagram account. Then we have integrated Google My Business account with Pabbly Connect. So to share the same post with which we have uploaded in our Instagram account here in the albums of our boutique. So guys, I'll add the link of this workflow in my description box. You can click on the link and you can directly clone the same workflow into your free Pabbly Connect account. Don't forget to go and check the link guys.
Hello everyone, this is Akib Javed, welcomes you all on Pabbly, and here I am going to tell you an amazing automation by which you can automatically reply to your reviews that you are getting on Google My Business page. Okay, as you guys already know that many business owners list their business online by creating a page here on Google My Business, and here their customers can give their reviews and star ratings to their business. So guys, with the help of this automation that I'm about to tell you, you can automatically reply to all those reviews that you're getting from your customers based on the star ratings you are getting from them. Okay, so the flow of our automation will look something like this. So guys, whenever you get a review submitted on your Google My Business page, what will happen? You can post the reply to that review automatically. Yes guys, automatically. You do not have to manually type that reply. As you got the review submitted here, a reply get automatically posted on the review according to the star rating they have given. And guys, to make this automation happen, I am using a software here called as Pabbly Connect. So what Pabbly Connect will do is, whenever you got a review here, Pabbly Connect will send the reply automatically to that review on Google My Business. And guys, the best part of creating this automation is that you will not require any coding skills or programming knowledge. So now let me show you on my computer screen how you can also create this automation. So guys, this is my computer screen, and here you can see I am in my Google My Business Profile Manager's dashboard. Okay, and here I can see the reviews I'm getting on my business on Google My Business page. Okay, so here you can see I have received a review a few minutes ago. This one, great collection of dresses. Okay, and this is an automated reply that I have sent to this person who has given 4 stars to our business, and this is the automated reply to this review. We are grateful that you took the time out to leave us a review. Your feedback help us to improve service for everyone. Okay, so this is how it is going to look like in real time. This is how you can send automated replies to any kind of reviews you are getting on your business. Okay, so guys, Google My Business uses polling technique to send the data. So it might take 5 to 10 minutes to get this review reply posted automatically. So not to worry about that. And now let me show you the process of automation by which you can also automatically reply to your reviews. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is to sign in into your Pabbly Connect account. Okay. So guys, by typing PABBLY, that is pabbly.com/connect in your internet browser, you can reach this page, and from here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect trial account in just 2 minutes by clicking here on sign up free button. And after that you can sign in, and when you sign in you will reach this page here, and from this all apps section of Pabbly you have to click on this access now button of Pabbly Connect panel, and that will bring you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. Okay, so guys, here you have to start working, and you have to create an automation workflow here. And to create a workflow you just have to click here on create workflow button like this. Okay, and here you can give any name to a workflow, also any suitable name. So let me fill the name here. So guys, I have filled the name here as automatically reply to Google My Business reviews. Okay, now click on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created like this. And here you will find these two things first, the trigger and the action. So our automation work on this trigger and action. So the trigger says when this happens, that means when anything happens. Action says Pabbly Connect do this. Okay, so when according to any trigger, Pabbly Connect will perform certain action. So this is how it is going to work. As in our use case, the trigger would be a review received on Google My Business page, and the action to that trigger or the response to that trigger would be to send an automatic reply to that review. Okay, so first of all you have to set up the trigger. So click on this trigger window, and from this choose app field you have to choose your trigger application, which is Google My Business. Okay, so you have to type here Google My Business and you will find it here, this one, select it. Okay, and after selecting the application you have to select the trigger event. So the trigger event would be a new review. Okay, so you can read here, it triggers when a new review is submitted for a specific location. Okay, so select this. Now click on this connect button, and from this window select add new connection and then click on connect with Google My Business page. Okay, so from this window it will ask for the your Gmail account by which your business page is connected. So select that account from here and give the required access. That is completely safe. Just click on continue. Okay, now you can see the authorization is successful here and it started showing connected. Okay, so now we are connected with our business page, and here you can see it is showing the review location as Parampara. So this is our business page. Here you can see this is my business page actually, Parampara. Okay, so it is showing up here in this review location field. In this drop down you can select the business page. Okay, so if you have more than one business page, it will show you all your business pages here in this drop down. Currently I have only one, so it is showing up one only, and it is selected like this. Now when you click here on save and send test request, it will bring the details of the last review you have received on your business page. Okay, so the last review I have received here is this one. You can see great collection of dresses, 4 stars by Akib Khan. Okay, so let me click here on save and send test request, and you will see the data of this last review will be captured here like this. You can see the data is captured, and it is displaying the reviewer's name, Akib Khan, the star ratings 4, and the comment or the review this person has given, which is this, and the time of this review is also showing up here. You can see the date and time. Okay, right? So now we want to reply automatically to this review according to the ratings we have received. So we have received a 4-star rating here, but you can receive 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, and 5 star. 5 kind of ratings you can receive, and we want to reply to those reviews automatically according to the ratings we have received. For that, we are going to use a feature by Pabbly. Let me show you. First of all, you have to click here on this Actions tab, and the feature we are using here is called router. So you have to type router here and you will find this router. Select it. So guys, router is a feature by Pabbly which allows you to create different pathways or routes for different type of predefined triggers. Okay, so as in our use case, the trigger is getting a review along with star rating. So you can you already know that we can have 5 types of star ratings. So we are going to set up 5 different pathways for each star rating. Okay, so here you can see it showing up 2 routes automatically here, and here I'm going to rename this route first, and let us create the first route for 5-star rating. Okay, so I'm typing this route's name here as for 5-star. So I'm renaming this step for our convenience. Okay, so if you do not want to rename, you cannot you should leave this step also. Okay, so I have written here for 5-star. Okay, and I'm updating this here, and now it is showing up this button, set filter and action steps. So by clicking on this button, you can set up this route for 5-star rating. Okay, and here you can see it is showing up a filter step here, and it is asking for selecting the label. So here we are going to select the label from the data we have captured here in the first step. Okay, so here you can see we have all these labels here in which we have the details of the reviewer, and here you can see we have this star rating label which is showing up 4. So we are going to use this label in our filter in our first route. Okay, so I'm clicking here on set filter and action steps, and in the select label, when you click here, you will find this Google My Business option available here, and when you click on it, you will find all the details that we have captured from the first tab. Okay, and here you can see it is showing up this star rating 4. Okay, so select this label like this and make the filter type equals to, and here we are going to put the value as 5 because we are setting up this filter for 5-star rating. Currently we receive a review with 4-star ratings, but let it be. We are setting up this route for 5-star, so I'm putting here FIVE, that is 5. So what does it mean? We are actually trying to tell to Pabbly Connect that when this star rating equals to 5, then do this action step. Okay, what action step? I'll tell you. First of all, click here on save and send test request, and it is showing the condition is false right now, because right now we have received 4-star ratings. It is not 5-star, but in real time when we'll get the 5-star rating, this condition will be true and the workflow and the automation will continue. Okay, so what we want when we receive 5-star ratings, we want to send an automated reply for that review. For that, you have to click here on this plus icon, and another action step will open up, and from here we are going to reply automatically to this review, and where we want to reply on the Google My Business page. So our action application would be Google My Business again. So this is Google My Business. Select this. Okay, and now in this action event, you have to select this create reply option. Okay, so because we are replying to a review, and then click on connect. You can actually read in this create reply option, it let you create a reply to the user review. Okay, so select the correct option here, then click on connect, And from this window, now you can use this option, existing connection, because we are already connected with Google My Business in the trigger. Okay, or you can use the new connection also if you want. Then click on connect with Google My Business. Okay, and from this window you can select your Gmail account by which you have created the business page. Then click on continue here like this, and you can see that we are going to be connected like this. Okay, now it is asking here, you can read the help text. Map the reviewer name key returned on the Google My Business accounts trigger. You need to map the name field here from the trigger, which has values like accounts, locations, reviews. Okay, so it is asking to map the details of the name and account of the person who has given the review, and we get the details. Let me show you. I'm just saving this here. Okay, we have received the details of the review and the person who have given the review here in the first tab. Okay, so it is asking us to map this label, actually this name, in which it has the details of the account information also, so that Google can verify that who is the account holder, etc. So go to your route again, and here, okay, so let me apply the action step again because it is not saved. And what was our step? Google My Business, action event, create reply, and then click on this connect button. Now choose existing connection, click on save, and here in the name, when you click, you will find this Google My Business reviews option. Click on it, and here you will find these details. So map this name, accounts, all these things, just map this label. Okay, and here it is asking your reply. So it is asking what is the reply that you want to post. So let me type the reply here. So I have typed the reply here as this: thanks for leaving our business a 5-star rating, it is truly appreciated. And here you can see I have written dear, and after dear I'm going to map the name of the reviewer that we got from this first tab. You can see from this Google My Business option, here is the name of the reviewer. I'm mapping it. So when you map the name like this, what will happen? Whenever you got any new review, the name will be changed in this message automatically in the reply as well. Okay, right, now click here on save and send test request, and this reply will be posted for this review that you got. Okay, so I'm just clicking on save here. You can test if the replies are posting or not by clicking here on save and send test request. Okay, and our first route is completed. I am clicking on done here. Now we are going to use this process for 4 times more. Okay, for that what you can do, you can clone this route. Okay, how you can do this, let me show you. First let me delete this second route. Okay, and by clicking here on this icon, you will find this clone option. Click on it and click on clone. Okay, so our step is cloned successfully. For this, let's rename this for 4 stars now. Okay, okay, I'm updating the rename process. And here when you click on set filters and actions tab, you will find these 2 things already here because we have cloned this tab. And now the things you need to change here is this only. Now I am setting up this route for 4 star. So here in place of the 5 in the value field, I am putting it 4 like this. And then you can check this save and send test request if the condition is true. And now you can see the condition is true because in the data we have received 4-star rating. And the Google My Business step, you need to change only this. If you want to put a different kind of reply here, you can change the message. Let me change the message here. And here I have typed this message now. We are grateful that you took the time out to leave us a review. Your feedbacks help us to improve service for everyone. Okay, So now I'm clicking on save here, and our second route for 4-star is also completed. And now click on done here, and now let me clone this tab one more time. Sorry, not rename, clone. So I'm cloning it one more time for 3 stars, and clone it one more time for 2-star rating. Okay, and clone it one more time for 1-star rating as well. Okay, so here let me rename these tabs now. So here you can see I have renamed all the routes here like this for 5-star, 4-star, 3, 2, 1. And the things we need to change here for 3, 2 and 1-star is this. Let me show you. Here in the filter, you have to put here for the 3-star 3, okay, in capitals, okay, because we received the details of the ratings in capital letters only. You can see 4, so you have to put these things in capital letters. Okay, now click on save, and you can change the message also in this actions tab. Here you can change the message. For now I'm leaving this as it is. If you want to put any other type of reply, you can change this message here and click on save. Okay, now let's change our for 2-star route also. Here we are going to put in this filters tab in this value TWO2. okay, then save it. If you want to change the message for this 2-star rating, you can change the message from here. I do not want it now, so I'm just clicking on done. And for 1-star also I'm putting it in the filter, I'm putting in the value 1. Okay, and if you want to change the message that you want to send for this review, you can change the reply message here from this tab, from here, your reply. Okay, right now I'm just clicking on save. And guys, our 5 routes are completed and our workflow is also completed. Now guys, you can also use this same workflow for your business needs, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, so that you can clone the whole workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect trial account and start using this automation instantly.
Hello everyone, I am Karanjan and I welcome you back on our channel Pabbly. Today in this video we will learn how to post Facebook page posts to Google My Business and increase your customer reach. Okay, so the idea here is, suppose you are running a boutique, you have a boutique. Now whenever you have shared a new post in your Facebook account about the new collection on your boutique, you want that same image should be shared in the albums of Google My Business account. But the problem here is, if you'll follow the manual process, you have to first manually post or share a post on your Facebook account. Now you have to manually upload the same image in the albums of your Google My Business account. This process will be very repetitive, long, and it will kill your time unnecessarily. So to save your time, I suggest you to bring some automation here. You want something like, you have shared a new post on your Facebook account. Now, as soon as you have shared a post on Facebook account, automatically that same image will be uploaded in the albums of Google My Business account. So for that, I have used 2 applications here. First, I have used Facebook. This is a social media platform, of course. And secondly, I have used Google My Business account. Now, this is a tool provided by Google which helps you to mark your presence across the Google world. And it includes the search and the maps in Google as well. Okay. But here I have to face one problem. The problem is there is no direct link or integration between these 2 applications. So how I have performed the automation? Let me tell you. With the help of Pabbly Connect. Now you people will say, what is Pabbly Connect? So Pabbly Connect is an integration and automation software. What it will do, it will help us to link both of these applications together, so that every time we will share a new post on our Facebook account, automatically that same image will be updated or uploaded in the albums of Google My Business account. Amazing, right? Now let me tell you one more amazing fact. To use this software Pabbly Connect, you need not to have any technical background. A non-technical person can also use this software very easily. Now let me show you a real-time example on my screen. Okay guys, so the idea here is this is my Facebook page. Now I'll share a post here of my new dress which has been added in my boutique collection. And as soon as I'll share a post here, automatically that same picture will be updated here in the gallery of Google My Business. Okay, so let me show you a real-time example guys. Let me upload the photo. So this is the particular post I'll be uploading. You can see now. Let me click on post. Let me post the picture. So guys, you can see here we have right now uploaded this post. Okay, now we'll wait for 5-10 minutes and automatically you will see this post will reflect here in the gallery of Google My Business. Guys, you can clearly see this picture has been added right now in the gallery. Let me show it to you. Let it load guys. So guys, you have seen we have just posted this new collection of the dress in our Facebook account, and in the real time you can see the same post has been updated in the galleries of Google My Business account. Now you must be thinking how it is possible, how this integration has been done. Just by posting any photo on our Facebook account, automatically the same post has been shared in the galleries of Google My Business account. So let me show you the process of integration on my screen guys. Okay guys, before we start with the process, let me tell you 3 easy steps of integration as you can see on my screen. Step number 1 says connect Pabbly Connect to Facebook pages. So what we're gonna do first is, first we'll log in into our Pabbly Connect account. Then we will integrate our first application which is Facebook pages with Pabbly Connect. Okay. Now step number 2 says collect the data from Facebook pages in Pabbly Connect. So the idea here is we have posted a new image in our Facebook account, and I want the details of that post should be transferred into Pabbly Connect. So step number 2 says the same, and step number 3 says post the same image in Google My Business. So in the final step, in the third step, we will be integrating Google My Business with Pabbly Connect, and we will map the same image which we have posted in our Facebook account in the Google My Business account, so that so the idea here is whenever we will post a new image on our Facebook account, automatically that post will be shared in our Google My Business account as well. Okay guys, so let's start with the process now. Okay guys, so to start with the process, you have to first open your browsers, come to the search engine, and here you have to search for Pabbly. Type Pabbly, remember Pabbly, press enter. As you can see on my screen, this is the website page of Pabbly. What you have to do next is click on products, and you can see all of the 5 applications offered by Pabbly. Today we are in use of Pabbly Connect, so click on Pabbly Connect. Okay, now we have reached to the landing page of Pabbly Connect. For the first time users, if you can see a green button at my right corner which says sign up for free, guys, you have to click this and you can create your free account, completely free account, in just 2 minutes, because I am already logged in. So I'll click on sign in. Okay, let me log in. Okay, once again, you can see all of the 5 applications offered by Pabbly on my screen. As you know, today we are in use of Pabbly Connect. So come here and click on access now. Let it load for a second, guys. Okay, now we have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. You can see on my screen how the dashboard looks. Now we have to create a new workflow. So for that, you have to come to your right corner and hit this blue button which says create new workflow. A mini box will emerge in front of you which will ask you to name your workflow. So let me name my workflow. Okay, as you can see on my screen, I have given the name to my workflow. Now I have given the name to my workflow as the name of the 2 applications I am integrating today. You can name your workflow according to your wish. After giving the name, you have to click on create and you will successfully enter the workflow. Here you will be performing the steps of integration. Okay, you can see the title name which I have given, Facebook to Google My Business. Now before we move further, let me share one important information with you guys. The workflow which we are making today, this current workflow, I'll add the link of this workflow in my description box, guys, so you can click on the link and you can directly clone the same workflow into your free Pabbly Connect account. Don't forget to go and check the link. Okay, Now, before we start the integration process, let me first tell you what is trigger and what is action so that you can understand well how the workflows are done. Let's read out what it is written here. Trigger: when this happens, choose your first application trigger. Action: do this, choose your next application action. Now, trigger is happening of an event and action is the response to it. In this particular case, trigger event will be new post on Facebook. So we have posted or uploaded a new post on our Facebook account, and what is the action, what is the response we want? We want automatically that same post should be added in our Google My Business account. So you understood, trigger is happening of an event and action is the response to it. Okay, now let's start with the process. So to integrate our first application, you have to click on your first application, that is trigger, come to the search field, and here you have to search for Facebook pages. Facebook pages. As you can see on my screen, I'll click this. Now a new field of trigger event will emerge in front of you. If you will click this arrow, you can see the particular trigger event, which is new post. I'll click on this and now I'll click on connect. Okay, a mini window will pop up in front of you, which will ask you for two options: add new connection and select existing connection. So I'll click on add new connection and now I'll click on connect with Facebook pages. Okay, because I'm already logged in my Facebook account, let me show it to you. So this is my account on Facebook. That's why I've been successfully authorized in here. Now here it is written pages. If you'll click this arrow, you can see 3 of the pages in the drop down. Now these pages are the same pages which are there in my Pabbly Connect account. If you can see on my screen, these are the 3 pages which you have seen in the scroll down in Pabbly Connect. Now the idea here is we will post a new post here. Okay, I mean we will upload a new post here and we will capture the details of that particular post here in our Pabbly Connect account. Okay, so let's upload a new photo here which we want to upload in our Google My Business account as well. Okay, so this is the particular page on which I'll be uploading the post. Now I'll click on photos. Let me upload the post here. So this is the post I want to upload. Let me upload the post. Okay, this is the bio I have given and this is the image I am posting. Now I'll click on post. And you can see we have successfully uploaded our new post. Now I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect account and here what I'll do, I'll click on save and send test request. But before that guys, here in the pages section, right now it is selected Pabbly Tech, but we have posted our new image in our book review page. So what you have to do, you have to select the book review page here. How? You have to click this arrow. You can see 3 of the options here. Click on book review. Okay. And now click on save and send test request. Let it load for a second. Let it capture the responses of the new post we have just uploaded in our Facebook account. Okay guys, so here you can see all of the details of the post. Okay, now let me show you the full picture of the post which we have uploaded right now. Let me search for the picture here. Okay, so this is the full picture. Here you can see. Let me copy this link and let me show it to you in the new tab. As you can see on my screen guys, this is the particular picture we have uploaded right now in our Facebook account, and this picture, the link and the URL has been successfully captured in our Pabbly Connect account. So this shows that we have successfully integrated our first application, which is Facebook pages, with Pabbly Connect. Now we will hop on to our next and final step, which is integration of Google My Business. Why? Because we want this same image should be uploaded there in my Google My Business account as well, as soon as I have uploaded this image on my Facebook. Okay, So it is important to integrate Google My Business. For that, you have to click on your next application, come to the search field, and here you have to search for Google My Business. Okay, as you can see on my screen, I'll click this. Now a new field of action event has emerged in front of you. If you will click this arrow, you can see the various action event. Now I want to search for upload media photo because we will be uploading a media photo. Okay, so I'll map this particular action event. Now I'll click on connect. A mini window will emerge in front of you asking for two options, add new connection and select existing connection. So I'll click on add new connection, and now I'll click on connect with Google My Business. Okay, I'll enter with this particular account. And now guys, Pabbly is asking us for the permission. So your data is completely safe and secure with Pabbly. You need not to worry about your privacy, and you can freely press continue. So I'll press continue. And as you can see on my screen, I have been successfully authorized in. Now the account is selected Parampara because this is the name of my boutique, and I am running this particular business in my Google My Business account. So the account and the location will be automatically be mapped as soon as you will integrate Google My Maps. Now here it is asking us for the source URL. So we have to paste the particular link which I have shown you right now, this full picture link here. Okay, so that it can upload the same picture in the Google My Business account as well. What you will do to map the picture, simply click on the field. A scroll down will appear in front of you. Now if you'll click on the scroll down, you can see all of the responses in the scroll down. The responses are the same responses which we have captured above here in Pabbly Connect. Now all you have to do is simply search for the particular value which is full picture. Click on it to map it, and simply click on save and send test request. Okay, here it is written invalid argument. I'll tell you why, because the association category we have chosen before was cover. We have to choose here product. So click on the arrow and you can see some options here. Click on the product, and now you have to click on save and send test request. And guys, you can see now the error has been vanished. You can see the photo has been successfully uploaded in our Google My Business account. Now let's wait for 2 minutes and let me show it to you if the same photo or the picture has been uploaded in the Google search business or not. Okay guys, so I have searched for Parampara Boutique Bhopal, and this is my particular boutique, this is my business. Okay, now we'll go to the gallery here and we will see if the picture has been uploaded successfully. Yes guys, this was the picture we have pasted in our workflow, and you can see how successfully the picture has been uploaded here in my Google My Business account. So you have seen the integration, how perfectly it has worked, guys. Now let me tell you one more time what we have done in the workflow. So our workflow was very simple. It was a simple workflow of only 2 steps. Okay, first we have integrated Facebook pages in our with our Pabbly Connect account to capture the details of the post we have uploaded in our Facebook page. Then we have integrated Google My Business account here in Pabbly Connect, and we have simply pasted the post in our Google My Business account, and we have captured the responses again, and you have seen how successfully the post has been uploaded in Google My Business account as well. So guys, I'll add the link of the same workflow in my description box. You can click on the link and you can directly clone the same workflow into your free Pabbly Connect account. Don't forget to go and check the
Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushi Karasetia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how you can auto-reply to Google My Business reviews based on specific keywords. So let's take an example that you are a business owner who has registered your business on Google My Business. Now you are receiving the reviews on those business and you are sending the replies to each and every review manually. But sending the reply manually will be a time-consuming and a repetitive process. So in this particular video, we have came up with an amazing automation by which whenever you're going to receive a review on your business, automatically a reply will be sent to the review based on specific keywords. So it means whenever the customer is sending you a positive feedback or a positive review and the keywords like highly appreciable, very happy with your products and services, if the keywords matches, then a separate reply will be sent. And if the customer is sending you a negative feedback and the keywords matches like unhappy with your products and services, waste of time or something like that, if the feedback is negative, then a separate reply will be sent to the review. So here we will be using Pabbly Connect to set up this automation. So Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating the applications. So how you are going to set up this automation? For that you need to come to my screen.
So welcome back to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And by creating a new account, you are going to get 100 tasks free every month. And if the task expires, the 100 free tasks are recredited to your accounts in the next month also. So if you are already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on sign in. In the All Apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we need to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Now here we need to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Share Multiple Response to Google My Business based on specific keywords. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want to send multiple replies to Google My Business reviews. But for that, first we need to create a connection or an integration between your Google My Business account and Pabbly Connect so that all the reviews are captured over here. So let's create a connection. For that, click on this trigger window and choose the application name as Google My Business. Select the trigger event as New Review Multi-Location. Click on Connect. Click on Add New Connection and click on Connect with Google My Business. Now Pabbly Connect wants additional access to your Google account. So let's click on Continue and give away the access over here. Authorization successful. And now Google My Business account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Google account. Okay. Now here it has automatically captured the account name as Parampara. And here we need to select the business location. So the business location is Parampara itself. I'm selecting the same. Now before clicking on save and send test request, first we are going to create a new review in our Google My Business account. Just because after clicking on this option, it is going to capture the latest response. So I'll move to my business. Okay, so this is the Parampara business. It is a designer clothing store in Bhopal. You can find the address also. And now we are going to just click on write a review. So here I have written a review. Unhappy with the service provided, highly disappointed. Okay, and here I have given just 1-star rating. And now let's click on post. Thanks for your review. So the review is posted. Now let's click on done. And here I will be clicking on 18 Google reviews. Okay, and here we can see that our review is posted over here. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And now we are going to click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. And here we can find all the details of the review captured over here. Okay, here we can find the display name of the customer. We can find the star rating as 1. Here we can find the comment also that unhappy with the service provided, highly disappointed. Here we can find the date and time. Okay, the time at which the review is posted. And here we have got a review name also. Now here 2 condition arises. First, the customer may give you a positive feedback, a positive review. Or the customer may give you a negative review also. Okay, for that we are going to just apply a router over here because we want to send the replies according to the reviews what the customer is posting. Okay, so come to this action step, and here we'll be choosing the application name as routers. So we'll be renaming this route 1. Okay, I'll just click on these 3 dots and click on rename, and here we'll be giving the name as positive feedback or positive review. Okay, let's click on update, and I'll be renaming route 2 also as negative review. Okay, now we are going to click on update. So we have set 2 routes, that if the review received from the customer is positive, then what should be the reply, and if the review is negative, then what should be the reply. So I'll just click on this set filter and action steps. So because we have got a negative review, first let us set route 2, that is negative review. So I'm just going to click on set filter and action steps over here. Now we'll be selecting the label. Okay, come to Google My Business, new review. Okay, we'll be mapping the review name over here, and the review comment was unhappy with the service provided. Okay, so if this particular label contains, and the value let us give it as unhappy. Okay, if the customer is giving these type of words, so here we are going to specify specific set of keywords. Okay, so if the label, if the comment contains this value, then this particular workflow should run further. Or let us give it as our or condition also. Click on this plus sign. Let us select the label from the trigger as comment once again, and if the filter type will be contains, if the comment contains poor service. Okay, and I'm just going to click on this plus sign or condition once again, and this time so let us select the label again from the trigger response, that is review comment. If the comment contains waste of time, so you can add the or conditions as per your requirement. I am just adding the 3 conditions over here, that if the comment contains unhappy word, or if the comment contains poor service, or if the comment contains waste of time type of word, then this particular workflow should run further. So let's check the condition. Let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received, and in the response we have got the status as success message, condition is true. Why the condition is true over here? Because the label or the review was containing the unhappy word. So we have given the value as unhappy, and here in the response also you can see that in the review unhappy word is there. Okay, and here also we have given the value as unhappy. So just because of this unhappy word is matching the condition, here we can find that the condition is true. Okay. So now we are going to send the reply to this particular review, okay, based on the specific keywords. So click on this plus sign, add action step. And here we are going to choose the application name as Google My Business once again. Select the action event as create reply. Click on connect. As we have recently created a connection, I'll just choose this option, that is select existing connection, and I'll click on save. Okay, and now Google My Business account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here it is asking for the review name. So we have already got the review name from our trigger response. So we are going to just click on this mapping button. I'll remove this data from here and come to Google My Business for mapping. And from here we'll be mapping the review name. Okay, and at last we have got the review name. And here we'll be adding the reply. So I'm just adding the reply as hi, and then I'll be mapping the name of the customer. Hello customer. And here I have added a message. Thank you for sharing your negative experience with us. We appreciate every form of feedback. Thanks for pointing out what we can do better in future. We really appreciate your valuable feedback. Regards, Team Pabbly. Okay. So in this way the message will be sent. The reply will be sent on the review. Okay. And now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received, and in the comment the same message is shared. Okay, it is sent on the review. So let's check it, and I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we have got the reply. Hi customer, Thank you for sharing your negative experience with us. We appreciate every form of feedback. So the same reply is posted on the review. Okay. And in this way, we have created route 1. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us click on Save. Data saved successfully. And now let's click on Close. So we have set negative review route. Now we are going to set the filter and action steps for the positive review route. And here we have a special feature of Pabbly Connect. Okay, I'll just show you what is the feature. Click on this 3 dots and here we can find clone step option. So whatever the fields or the details that you have added in this particular route will be copied. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this clone step. It is asking clone this route. Do you want to clone all the steps? I'm just going to click on clone route successfully, and here you can see that the clone route is added over here. Okay. Now, as we have cloned the negative review route over here, I'm just going to delete this positive review. Okay. Let us delete this particular route. Why I am deleting is just because we have got all the steps copied in our clone step. Okay. And now we are going to rename this particular route. And now let us give it as a positive feedback or a positive review route. Okay. Now let's click on update. And now we are going to set the filter and action steps. Now this time the label would be same if the review contains, and here we'll be changing the values only. Okay. Highly satisfied. Okay. And the second label should be amazing. And the third label value should be great. Okay. So I'm just giving 3 words over here. So whenever the comment contains highly satisfied, if the comment contains amazing word, or if the comment contains great word, then this workflow should run. So we are going to click on save and send test request to check the condition. And the condition is false because in the response we have got a negative review. Okay. But we are setting the routes over here. Okay. Now we are going to create a reply also. So we have already created a connection. I'm not going to make any changes. And here the review name will be the same itself. We have already mapped the details. Okay. Now we'll be just changing the reply from here. Okay. So I'm just going to maximize the size. And now I'm just going to change the reply from here. Okay. I'll just delete it. And I'm just adding the reply. As we are so grateful for your kind words. Thanks for sharing your review with us. Regards, Team Pabbly. So this particular reply will be sent whenever a review is positive. Okay. And now let's click on save. Data saved successfully. Okay. And now let's click on close. And now we have set both the routes that if the review is negative, then a special message should be sent. And if the review is positive, then another reply should be sent. Okay. And it should be based on specific keywords. Okay. The words will be searched from the review, and then accordingly, the reply will be sent. So now let us check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, I'll just move to my Google My Business account once again. And here I'm just going to post a review on the name of some other customer. Okay. And the review is, though not a great fan of Indian dresses, but must say I was impressed by the collection. Amazing collection. Okay. And here I'm just giving 5-star rating. And now let's click on post. Okay. Now the post is sent. Okay, let's check the post, whether the post review is created or not. Okay, and here we can find the review, though not a great fan of Indian dresses, but must say I was impressed by the collection, amazing collection. Okay, and within some seconds, the reply will be sent to this particular customer. Okay, and here we have got the response. Hello customer, we are so grateful for your kind words. Thanks for sharing your review with us. Regards, Team Pabbly. So in this way, we can see that a correct message is sent or a correct reply is sent to the customer on his review. And in this way, our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect, and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first, we have created an integration between Google My Business account and Pabbly Connect so that whenever a customer is going to place a review on your Google My Business account, automatically the details are captured in Pabbly Connect. Then we have set the routers over here. We have set the conditions that if the review is negative, then what should be the reply? Okay, and if the review is positive, then another reply should be sent to the customer based on specific keywords that the customer has posted in his review. Okay, and in this way we have created a successful integration, and we have learned that how we can share multiple responses to Google My Business account based on specific keywords. Okay, thank you everyone.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.